I mean, they were mesmerized by him, enthralled by him, in love with him.
How much they loved him was brought home when Elvis came back to Memphis after the Steve Allen Show to perform as part of a July 4th benefit concert at the Rustwood Baseball Park. Across town at the Overton Park Shell, only 3,500 people braved the heat to hear Senator Eastland rail against integration. Elvis's sold-out concert attracted a mixed-race audience of 14,000 fans who were whipped into a panic as he, quote, shimmied, squirmed, and wiggled. The controversy, the constant touring, the growing crowds, the demands of the media, all were taking a toll. Elvis needed a break. He headed to Biloxi to see Juanico.
And we were together constantly. And, you know, when we'd cut up and kiss and wrestle and just do, when you're in love and you could just chew somebody up.
Skeet shooting, fireworks, day trips to New Orleans, and horseback riding filled their days.
We were crazy. We were kids. We were having fun. I mean, nothing too daring, nothing too out of range, nothing. I mean, everything was just, let's do it.
Elvis invited June to join him on his upcoming Florida tour. He would do 2 or more shows daily, and the crowds couldn't get enough.
Oh, he connected with the audience like you wouldn't believe. I know you've seen photographs of him actually lying down on stage singing in the microphone, and he would do all kind of funny things, And every time he'd do something different, the girls would scream. And the press called him vulgar.
He said, man, that's the farthest thing from my mind is being vulgar. My mom would put me if I were vulgar.
In Jacksonville, the last city on their Florida tour, a civic group filed a petition with local judge Marion Gooding, hoping he'd censor Elvis's upcoming performances. The judge called the sinful young singer into his chambers and told him that he would accept wiggling from side to side, but no back and forth motions.
So instead of doing his when they did a roll on the drums, how Elvis would cut up with that roll on the drums, instead of him doing anything like this, he would go like this, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and the crowd would scream. He was perfectly still, and he wiggled his little finger to the drums, and they would go wild.
Those 3 shows won Elvis a lot of new fans, including one no-nonsense judge sitting quietly in the back row. As he completed his tour, Hollywood came calling. The Colonel had secured him a movie deal. On Friday, August 17th, he reported for work on the Civil War drama, Love Me Tender. This was his first shot at the silver screen, something Elvis had always dreamed about. But some would argue that the most important career break for the controversial singer was about to come, an appearance on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Ed Sullivan saw him on the Steve Allen Show, and he signed him for 3 shows, which was the greatest thing that ever happened to Elvis.
When you do the Ed Sullivan Show back then, that was as far as you could go. And that was the height.
It was a rating smash, and they'd get an endorsement from Ed Sullivan after the 3rd show.
Ed Sullivan, walked over and said, this is an all right guy, regardless of what you think about him. And at that time, Elvis really needed that to boost his career.
It's like a coronation for Elvis Presley. Suddenly, to many people, he's not quite as scary as they thought.
Imagine one kid from Tupelo gets on television and because of a performance shakes the soul of a society.
1956 was Elvis Presley's rocket ride to superstardom.
It all happened so fast, so I didn't even have time to think about it.
Okay guys, that's it. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. New Elvis videos every Saturday. I'll see you on the next one.